What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Natsume Yuujinchou, this time with episode 3. Another fantastic episode last time, and what I will say at the start of this video is I'll probably be upping the amount of videos I upload in a week to 2 rather than 1. I saw the popularity for the first episode, and I also now realise that there's quite a lot of this series. I went into it knowing there were 7 seasons, but yeah, with there being so many episodes, again, I'm going to be upping this schedule to 2 times a week rather than 1. And of course, I've been really enjoying the show as well. Like I said last week, we had the Do God episode, which was another really wholesome episode. Again, just love how it just kind of warms you up inside, and very much looking forward to seeing more of that today. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. And let's get into it. So it'll probably be taken over where I watched Parasite. So I watched Parasite on Monday, and I did watch it on Thursdays, but it might be Fridays. So it'll just basically take over that spot. Yeah, Friday. So I'll be watching this twice a week, once on Monday, once on Friday. And then I'll be doing Black Lagoon, which was meant to take over from Parasite. I'll be doing that once a week on Mondays. But again, I've very much enjoyed the start. And I think it probably will just get a bit more emotional and such as we do go on. I think we've got a pretty interesting human character to cover today, if I remember correctly. Another student with black hair. That might just be me misremembering that. I'm pretty amazed that this book has still got people in it for 7 seasons worth of content. The names are getting removed quickly at the start here, aren't they? Oh, he's met someone that can see them? A mysterious person at the 8 fields. Interesting. That was when he was a kid. He does though. I mean, he probably wouldn't to normal people, but he has got a lovely calming presence. So yeah, this is the guy I think we see in the preview. Oh. Well, sit in your seat then. Charm's already gone. Yeah, pretty obvious what's keeping him up at night, I suspect. We need to put a sign on the outside of his window or something for the opening times. So we don't have too many sticky pages situation. And the fact that he also gets sleepy from being worn out of his spiritual power, whatever it's called. We got a drunk cat on our hands. The frog. Oh man, I used to collect frogs when I was a kid. And like a frog, I remember underneath. I'd have these like stone things in my garden. Lift some up, you find some crazy stuff underneath. Sometimes there'd be some frogs, and I'd just put them in. I used to have a well, but it wasn't an actual well. It was just like a wooden outside of a well. There was no hole. I just put all sorts of insects, spiders, frogs, all sorts in there. No, there were too many frogs. Damn, he's quick. That's shaken. They want help with something other than the names. Ah, the guy with the black hair. Perhaps he's a relative of that girl we saw in the intro. A yokai exterminator. It kind of sounds like his grandma. I mean, why not? We're not killing people. Oh, yes. They seem like quite nice yokai. I mean, all of the yokai seem quite nice to me, but these two seem like nice guys. I know the other people can't see this, but this must be still very embarrassing. Is that what they're doing here? Just like walking to school, walking it back home. Being nice guys. I like it, man. Again, I like all the yokai. A lovely guy, man. At least let's just check out the guy that they're talking about. Which I assume is this guy. But it's just an assumption. Natsume-sama. It's just like little things like this, man. It's like, I love stuff like this. Don't be saying that. Yeah, I do think this should be interesting. Not the question of if you're strange or not. Yes, you are. But why is that a bad thing? The question. It's not. It's a good thing. A sexy belly dance. Okay, here he is. Oh shit. It's randomly firing. Good. Mean, isn't it? Yeah, we still don't know the reasons, so. The kid from school. Perhaps. Oh, yeah. The more he gives them back their names and stuff, inevitably, the more he gets involved. So yeah, it's him. Okay. That pretty much makes that for certain. Why has he got this slightly kind of sadistic smile, though? And even if he is like a bad guy, what do we do about that? Not really a lot we can do. Another question is, how does he know about Natsume? It's just because of how he is. I could understand maybe figuring out just because of how he is, but something tells me there probably is something else. I mean, I know it is weird, but for a kid, it's not even that weird for a kid to see things that you don't see and stuff. That is like, sometimes that is actually just like normal childhood behavior. Obviously, again, we know that's not the case here, because people are just afraid of the unknown, aren't they? I know for myself, I've always been a weird guy. I don't think that's a strange thing. When I got to high school, I wasn't seen as a weird guy. Like I mentioned about the whole frogs and insects and stuff. I've always known I was a different. Like I didn't ever play sports in primary school or anything. I wasn't like, didn't have too many friends. Again, I was always like digging up mud and looking for stuff, like lunchtimes and stuff. Like, I knew I was different. I know I was probably weird. But when I got to high school, it was weird because no one. Yeah, it was like complete opposite. Really really strangely, and I guess maybe weird was actually seen as a better thing, which was lucky, I guess, for me during that time. I think it very much could have gone a bad way, but yeah, again, that's just something I've now like grew up to like understand myself. It's like, yeah, I'm different. I'm very introverted and so on, and it's different, and it's Yeah, I know I'm different, but I've just come to like, why is that a bad thing? Why does everyone have to be super outgoing, super sociable, and all this? Like, no, and just fine being yourself. It's much easier said than done with being fine being yourself. Because I think even if people say that they're fine being themselves and don't care what other people think, I think there is always a place within people that do care what other people think and so on. But that journey of like self-acceptance, accepting who you are, understanding who you are, and I still don't fully understand who I am. I don't, maybe won't ever, but yeah, you just got to come to just be like, yeah, I am different, and I'm absolutely fine with that. I'll do what I do best. But I can certainly understand how he would want to. I'm off to a flame of that flame being people that have experienced something similar to Natsume and go through the same thing of living with these yokai. I think it's a lot harder to grasp when you are a kid, as Natsume as well. You don't understand these things as to why people find it strange and so on. It's a really interesting aspect of his character, isn't it? That I do imagine we will see more and more of as we have been throughout. But again, it just now begs the question as to we can probably understand how that black-haired kid might have got the way he is, but we don't know how he is really, do we? He's not doing nice things to the yokai, but don't know the circumstances or anything yet. Oh shit! Oh, so she's not actually a person. She's a yokai. Damn. Damn. Wow, your grandma was as well, so can't imagine you got too much time for her though. Poor yokai. He's just senselessly just beaming and destroying. Maybe he's fully off like the deep end of being done with this. Okay, thanks. Serpent. What that for? Yes. That is quite the big yokai, isn't it? Bloody hell. Look at his little strut. It kind of reminds me of James from Silent Hill. Let's hope this guy don't get himself exterminated. Not even him. Some bald guy. So what's the deal with the kid at school now? Interesting. So it's just not the guy that's been firing those beams? He did, but just like really randomly. Ah, okay. So yeah, it's just like, I imagine it's like a prayer and then it just like fires straight, so it's just random. Okay. Oh, is that his son then, do you reckon? Yes, okay. So perhaps his son can see them. I mean, he didn't from birth, but he learned to kind of use this kind of Buddhist power. So perhaps his son was born with some of that. I don't know. Yes. I love these guys. Okay. You can't fully see them. Again, as an introvert, I've always actually been quite okay with being lonely. I never really felt lonely. I'm quite good in my own company. Man, you're putting this guy off forever. Not like I can do anything. Let's get ready for the walk. Ah, you cute little bastards. I'm not sure like how to interpret that, but it almost feels like he's leaving us like an offering as to what you see like people leave people's graves and in shrines and stuff. Cute little bastards, man. That was another lovely episode, wasn't it? Lovely to see. It's quite depressing, honestly, at the end there. Actually, seeing again Natsume think about the yokai who pretended to be a human earlier on, was actually quite a lovely gesture from that yokai, wasn't it? But yeah, nice that he actually met a human that has something at least similar. That was nice. And again, all the yokai, as usual. I love them all. I love all these guys. Especially the two we saw today. I think they were fantastic, weren't they? Oh, I probably should mute before I get copyrighted. Although, I'd get copyrighted on these videos anyway. Shigure. Well, these look like little Karibos. Shigure and the girl. Sorry guys, I was actually just like trying to figure out how to say that for like 5 seconds. So I didn't quite see. God of Youth. Impure yokai. Yeah, I say that's kind of reminds me of like Karibo, Sangan from Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think there's been a few of these like designs of yokai and monsters where it's just like fluffy and then just like one eyeball in the middle, or like two little eyeballs. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Again, another really good episode today. Again, I just absolutely love the vibe of this show. The yokai that we met today, all of them, these two fanboys, I guess I call them. they were great today. The big one, the big cow guy, was pretty cool here. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice today. But yeah, just again, love the. It was lovely that we met someone, but it's also again, it felt a little bit devastating that we kind of he treated that yokai as he did as a kid. Again, totally understandable. But it's just like what a lovely act that was from that yokai to try and just like be there for Natsume as a kid, and in those sad moments hide under a little what do they call that thing? God, so that shows my age. I'm I don't even know what a slide. That's the one. And I haven't said that since I was a kid, probably. A slide, hiding under the slide like that. This is pretty depressing, but yeah, again, another lovely episode. Do let me know what you guys thought this one in the comment section though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And as I said, I'm not sure when I'll be uploading this one, so I'm uploading one today, which is Monday, when I'm recording this. So this will be uploaded on Thursday, so I should be back next Monday for you guys with episode 4. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys then.